someone's turning 71 but still making sweet music, it's the Springfield Symphony Orchestra. Maestro Kevin Rhodes and Marketing Director Ann Rasmussen bring a special web exclusive to Connecting Point talking about the exciting things going on this summer and next season. We're going to start off with this summer. You guys aren't taking it easy. What are the SSO musicians planning for the summer?
Well, you know, one thing that many of the people over here in Springfield in the area don't really know about the Springfield Symphony is that in the summer, the orchestra functions as the resident orchestra for the Berkshire Choral Festival over in the Berkshires. So they spend several weeks, it's 3 weeks this summer, playing the great choral works with a huge chorus that the Berkshire Choral Festival has. Usually about 200 people who come from all over the country to have this week-long experience and, you know, doing all the big things, you know, like the, you know, sometimes they'll be doing the Verdi Requiem, or this summer they're doing the Elgar Dream of Gerontius, which is a really rare work. Yeah, it's an amazing work. And Bach, Mass, and everything. So that's what the orchestra as a group is doing. And then, of course, it's in the summertime at the beginning and the end of the summer where we will have auditions to fill some of the open positions in the orchestra. Maybe somebody retires or moves away. So it's that and a whole lot of planning and work going on for the coming season.
And speaking of plans, you have some conducting plans going on this summer. What are you going to be doing over the summer, Maestro?
Well, I do, as a matter of fact. In just a couple days, I leave for Paris, where I'll be conducting for about 6 or 7 weeks with the Paris Ballet. That's a company that I've been working with. Next season will be the 10th year that I've been conducting with them. And I've conducted them in hundreds of performances in the 2 opera houses in Paris, the Garnier, the beautiful old, you know, the Phantom of the Opera House, that one with the chandelier and everything, and the Chagall on the fresco on the ceiling, and then at the newer opera house, the Bastille, and then also on tour throughout the world with them. We've been to Australia and Japan just this past year, and so I'll be with them in Paris and just having a great time, and then doing lots of long distance work with my colleagues here back in Springfield, getting ready for the upcoming season.
Now, before we head to Ann, you've been around since 2001, if I'm not mistaken, but there are plans to be around a lot longer. You just signed a contract for another 3 years, was it?
That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. And you know, it really is one of those things where you say, oh my gosh, time does go more quickly as you get older, because I can't conceive that it has already been 13 years that I've been the music director here in Springfield. And but I'm really excited about continuing what we've been developing over the years together, both the orchestra and I musically, and just this feeling of community that my wife and I moved here from Europe, where we had been living for about 10, 11 years, and so this really is home, and I'm delighted to have all the I's dotted and the T's crossed, and staying here at the very least through, let's see, how am I with math? 17? Is that what it is?
That's it.
Till 2017 at least, yeah?
Yes. Time flies when you're having fun.
It does.
So we're going to head to Ann. You have some incredible pricing structure going on to make music, quality music, not just any kind of music that you turn on the radio and listen to, quality music accessible to kids, teenagers, college students. Talk about that.
That's absolutely right. We're very pleased to be able to offer a new pricing structure that will do just what you said. Enable families, enable college students, enable everyone to come and experience what we have to offer at Springfield Symphony Hall. For this year, subscribers, and a subscriber, more than just a single ticket buyer, a subscriber purchases a series of tickets, perhaps all 7 classical concerts. They can choose the 4 Pops concerts or pick and kind of make their own custom package. We're going to be offering this year new subscribers, folks who have not subscribed for at least 3 years. When they buy one adult subscription, we'll be offering them the second one at no charge. So that's a 50% discount, and that in and of itself makes it really affordable for couples to be able to come together. Folks who were subscribers for this past season who are renewing for this coming season will get their second subscription at 50% off, a way to kind of entice them to come back and to thank them for their support. In addition, we're offering single tickets for college students at $10. Wow. online. They can buy in advance. They can come to the hall and get tickets that night for whatever seating might still be available. And also kids tickets, $10 with an accompanying adult ticket. So a way to enable entire families and groups of younger people to come and experience the richness of music in downtown Springfield.
And that's more affordable than a movie ticket. I know we were just talking off camera about that. It's more affordable to go to a symphony in Springfield than it is to go see a movie.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and
you're learning more too.
Well, there is this, and it will remain with you longer in a different way. That experience, because there is nothing like experiencing 70 people playing on a stage in a room full of 2,000 people. It's such a unique thing, and this is where science can't explain why that is such a thing. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps as I describe it, because I know how cool it is, and I'm always saying to people, they oftentimes think, well, I don't know enough about it, and whatever, and I say, you don't have to have swallowed the book of knowledge about classical music to come enjoy a concert. Or I make the reference to, you remember the television show from the 90s, Frasier, right?
Oh, yes.
Right, you don't have to sound like those guys to come to an orchestra concert, yeah? And we have all kinds of ways that you can learn about the music. We have, of course, program notes in the program book. They're available online. Mm-hmm. Beforehand, there's a pre-concert lecture. We do lots of little outreach things preceding concerts, but it's just really an incredible thing. And if you think it's just a sleepy time thing for the absolute oldest folks, that's really not true. It's for everybody.
Now, you normally don't think of, when you think of orchestras or symphonies, you don't think of jeans. But you guys are putting a twist on this.
We are. We have something new to offer our audiences for the upcoming season with our Pops series. And we're going to be using working with a company called Jeans and Classics, which is a group of professional musicians who basically come and bring their rock band to Springfield Symphony Hall. If you can imagine, a 6 to 8 piece rock band at the front of the stage with the orchestra and, in some cases, the Springfield Symphony Chorus, over 100 voices. You can correct me on the number, but just the depth and the richness of that experience before they strike the first note is going to be very dramatic. And what
I've got to interrupt you right there with that chorus, because I bet everybody from people our generation, a little bit older, and fans of Wayne's World know Bohemian Rhapsody, but they only know it with 4 people singing. Well, you're going to hear Bohemian Rhapsody here in October. What is it, October 11th?
Yes, but it's not going to be Queen. We'll be doing the Beatles.
Oh, the Beatles. Yes,
Oh, yes.
Queen's another time, right? Okay.
Yeah, but Kevin's absolutely right, because a lot of today's popular music, when you listen to a CD, there's orchestral accompaniment, there are choruses in the background, but this experience is going to be live, it's going to be powerful, and we'll be able to offer audiences something that's very approachable and welcoming, and bring in new audiences that maybe have never experienced live music, or most definitely a symphony orchestra, and all the excitement that creates. So on October 11th, we'll kick off our Pop series with the Sgt. Pepper Tour of the Beatles, and we'll be doing all of the songs within that album with professional vocalists and the incomparable orchestra and chorus backing them up. And then our Holiday Pops concert will have a little bit more of an R&B feel to it. Jeans and Classics will also be doing vocals, but that'll still have that comfortable, warm holiday feel that perennial favorite has always had. And then in February, we'll be celebrating Black History Month with a tribute to the music of Michael Jackson. And then at the end of March, on March 28th, we'll be bringing a live, riveting, brassy sound to the symphony with the music of Earth, Wind & Fire, Blood, Sweat and Tears, and Chicago. So these are 4 concerts that are thematically very similar, with the same kind of band, very approachable group. They MC, they kind of develop a relationship with the audience. Pop subscriptions start at just $65, really affordable way for people to go for a date night, for the whole family, and just experience what it is that we can offer. We're also going to be theming those as college nights, so reaching out to the richness of universities and colleges we have in our area and welcoming them to these concerts as well.
Who knew I would be so excited to have the winter come?
Now, I got to say something about jeans, because you can also wear those jeans to a classical concert to hear Beethoven and Tchaikovsky. No problem. You can.
That seems almost sacrilegious.
No, it's totally not. Oh my gosh! One of the most fun times I ever had conducting a concert was it was a sort of a loose concert, and the second half of it was indeed Pops, and we had decided we were going to wear jeans and plaid shirts for that. Actually, the act that night was the Kingston Trio. But the first half we did our standard stuff: Beethoven Symphony No. 7, and some Rossini and some Tchaikovsky, and it was a blast to conduct this stuff in jeans, and certainly we rehearse in jeans. So that's kind of the fun thing about the night out at the symphony, is that say maybe unlike certain kinds of bars or movies or whatever, you can get as dressed up as you want, or you can be as dressed down as you want. The only thing is, it's kind of like my dad's diner. My dad had a 24-hour trucker diner in southern Indiana where I grew up, and I remember when I was a little kid, this little sign on the thing that says no shoes, no shirt, no service. So that's the only thing. You do have to have shoes and a shirt.
Okay,
right?
as long as you've got that,
right.
Shoes, shirts, jeans,
right.
You're
fine.
No problem.
You're fine.
Okay,
And
great.
that's absolutely true. That was one of the most interesting things to me when I've been with the symphony now just for this. I completed my first season last year, and going to the orchestra and just seeing, there's a group of 4 who may have gone out to dinner at a fancy restaurant beforehand. There's another group that's planning on going out for some cocktails afterwards. People really do come as they are, and they should feel comfortable to do that. It's approachable, it's beautiful music, it's a wonderful experience, and the whole goal is to be comfortable and enjoy it.
If you could describe the upcoming season in one word. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to make this difficult. It's going to be a difficult one. One word. Which word would it be?
I think it has to be the word exciting.
Nice.
Because we have the combination of things that I put together for the upcoming year. I think I'm really happy with the combination of some real standard favorites that practically everyone knows, even if they don't know classical music, maybe from the movies or television or commercials or whatever, to some pieces that people who go to concerts all the time would certainly know, and then a number of pieces which are being played for the very first time here in Springfield. So I love the balance, and I think really we kick off the season. The very first piece on the very first concert is normally a piece that an orchestra would play as the big finale of a concert, and that's Bolero. That's the first piece to open the season, and I remember when the list came out, all the musicians in the orchestra were saying, "Oh my God, Kevin, are you crazy? We're starting with Bolero?" And I said, "Hey, you guys have got it. We did it maybe 8 years ago or whatever." And I say, "You guys have got it. I trust you." And that's like coming out of the gate, going, "Yeah, we're here, and you're gonna love it."
Can't wait. Thank you so much. We're so excited. Ann and Kevin from Springfield Symphony Orchestra, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Liz.
It's been a pleasure.